Hi everyone, I'm Wizard51 and welcome to Warriors of Titus, a VR MOBA. What's a MOBA? Well, they're games like DOTA and League of Legends, where two teams of heroes fight against one another to take out their opponent's base. Except this game's in VR. So each team has a base, which you can see floating up in the air here, and a series of defending towers. Each side spawns very small bots called creeps that will continuously try to attack the enemy forces, until ultimately one of the bases is destroyed. You'll also fight alongside other heroes as well. You can see Whiskers right here. One of the tools available to you to help defend is the lockdown button, which will make your base and towers invincible for a small period of time. It's useful if you're waiting to respawn, or if your tower is under attack and you're not right beside it. You can activate it from the large button at your base, or by pressing a button on your wrist menu. Once lockdown ends, you'll have to wait for a cooldown to expire before you can use it again. Most heroes have a primary and secondary weapon. The primary weapon is your pistol. It doesn't do much damage, but it's used for precision shots on enemy critical points, orbs, bonuses, and pickups. The secondary gun isn't very accurate, but will deal more damage to units. Each gun shows the current ammo beside it with the blue bar indicating auto reload time. Every hero has a different set of 4 abilities, which you can see as buttons up top. To use them, you can press the button, use the grip menu ability wheel, or you can map these abilities to any button on your controller through the menu. Holding your right hand grip will bring up your ability wheel. If you've gained levels and have ability points, you can upgrade the ability by pressing the plus sign in the ability wheel or above the HUD buttons. To demonstrate, you can activate an ability by clicking a button, or by using the grip menu by simply sliding your pointer over the ability. In this way, you can very quickly enable and disable abilities with the flick of a wrist. You'll come across Stalker Points that look similar to this on all maps. To capture one of these points, you'll simply need to stand in the concentric circles for a few seconds until it turns the color of your team. Once captured, your base will start to spawn flying stalker units, which are very deadly with high attack, but not much health. In PvP matches, it's very strategic to capture these points. When killing enemy units, they'll frequently spawn bonuses that fly up into the air and seeking orbs. You'll want to use your pistol to shoot both. Shooting bonuses has benefits such as healing, extra primary, secondary ammo, or special ammo like missiles. The orbs that pop out of enemies will track to the nearest enemy hero as indicated by their red tracking line. If they hit a hero, they will do a lot of damage, but if you shoot them, you'll gain extra experience, which gains you levels, so you upgrade your abilities and get better base stats. You can see the red lines from the tracking orbs here. Enemy creep units all have a yellow dot in the middle of them. If you hit it with your pistol, you get a critical shot and do a ton of damage. At higher levels, it pretty much means an instant kill. Not only will it clear enemy units quicker, but the experience bonuses you get will make you level faster as well. To kill an enemy tower, it's generally not a good idea to just run right up to it without some creeps backing you up. The towers have a lot of health and high attack. You can't attack the tower unless you get close to them and their shields go down. It's better to wait for your enemy creeps to aggro the tower and then start attacking while the tower is focused on the creeps. If the tower starts to shoot you, you'll see a red line between you and the tower. When that happens, simply back away until the tower focuses on another unit, or try and take out the tower quickly. You need to take out the towers before you can take out the base, so taking out the towers is essential to winning.
Reloaded. You have reached your level.
By pressing the menu button on your left controller, you'll bring up a menu that will let you configure pretty much anything in the game, like your movement options. It will also show a map showing the current layout of forces. You can see this map is symmetrical, with each side starting out in one lane, then branching into two, and then combining in one again in front of the enemy base. On some maps, the tower that sits at the junction point will remain invincible until the towers in both lanes are destroyed. You can also use this map to teleport. For example, if you want to teleport over to that tower, you could simply click on the map and teleport. It's very handy for getting back to the front line when you die, or for going back to base to heal. It's really important to go back to base to heal when your HP is low. After teleporting, you'll need to wait for a cooldown to expire before you can use it again. While waiting to respawn, you'll get an overhead view of the map where you can still talk to your teammates and tell them about the enemy movements. Look at your wrist menu to see the current scores and to see how long before you respawn. To move around the map, simply use your right hand pointer and press the trigger. The jungle is located in different places on each map and will help the player to boost their base stats. On this map, it's located in the center. To use it, simply approach the drones and shoot them quickly or they will do a lot of damage. Once they're taken out, a series of pickups will drop to the ground that will permanently boost your health and attack damage. The longer it was as someone last cleared the jungle, the more drones and more pickups there will be. When you see pickups dropped either in the jungle or by enemy units, be sure to pick them up quickly by shooting them or walking over them.
You're mine. Multiply reloaded.
You have reached new level.
Double the satisfaction.
Once you've taken out the last enemy tower, except for the one behind their spawn point, you can start attacking the base. If you take out the base, you win. This game has a ton of replayability as every hero plays completely differently and the abilities of different heroes combo together very uniquely. Bot difficulties are extremely customizable and the in-game match modifications provide an AI challenge for even the most hardened players. When you get to play with people, it becomes an entirely different game of cat and mouse and a mind game of who will blink first and use their abilities. At the end of the game, you'll see a stat screen which will give you a summary of the match, including all the stats of the match, your experience gained, and show you your current standing on the leaderboard. The information here is extremely detailed and really satisfying to review after a particularly close match. Thanks for watching. This is a really hidden gem of a game. It may have a little bit of a learning curve at first, but it's definitely worth it.